it's Bob again. I want to talk to you this time about high notes on the trumpet. Here's how you get it done. You play long tones to build muscle. You play slurs to build flexibility of those muscles. Playing the long tones is simple. It's simply the chromatic scale. I want you to start on low C and proceed up the chromatic scale until you reach failure. At that point, you resound the highest note you've reached successfully and proceed down the chromatic scale past the starting point of low C. Continue as low as you can go, including pedal tones if possible, until failure. Resound the most successful tone, the last successful tone, and then proceed back up till you reach the starting point of low C. If you're not sure about your chromatic scale, just get a hold of a fingering trumpet chart. That's the chromatic scale. Playing slurs for the warm-up will consist of using one of my favorite books, Lip Flexibility by Walter M. Smith. And you'll get details on that in just a second. Here it is, Lip Flexibility for the Trumpet by Walter M. Smith. The publisher of this book is Carl Fisher. It looks like the publisher's number is 02398, and the last retail price that I knew of, $11.98. I want to try and make this as clear as possible. Before you attempt playing in the high register, you should have a really strong embouchure in your normal register. That's why the daily warm-up routines that I've talked to you about are so important. So your daily warm-up routine should be memorized so that you can go anywhere and, working from memory, do your daily warm-ups wherever you are. If you're traveling and you need something smaller to play, a pocket trumpet works well. Okay, so you've achieved these super chops. Want them to be stronger? Try using a whisper mute for your practice. You'll be amazed. Early on, I began a study of playing in the high register. The first book I bought was Double High C in 37 Weeks by Roger Spalding. Very interesting book. A lot of textual information about the science behind playing the high, and a lot of good exercises. But those exercises were completely foreign to me and took some effort to be able to work out. In the years of teaching, I came to the conclusion that if we could use the same exercises and information we're used to and simply move it up an octave, it simplifies the process. And because you're used to playing those exercises in the normal range, there's a level of confidence that isn't achieved when you're trying to learn completely new and foreign material. So that's the approach we take. We use our daily warm-up, we play it up an octave, we use the books that we learned to play trumpet with, and we play it up an octave, and it won't be long till you'll find yourself playing passages from your favorite music up an octave. You're already playing the trumpet, and I want you to get out book 1 and slowly over a course of time begin to be able to play book 1 up an octave, then book 2, then book 3, all going up an octave. But it's important to do your daily warm-ups every day and continue to expand your range both upwards and downwards using the long tones. Here's some quick final thoughts. This is just a temporary video. I'll be updating it later with more information, possibly some examples. If you're having trouble figuring out how the slurs go, you might want to refer to my video on mastering written music. You could put these into finale, play them back, and be able to hear what they're supposed to sound like. The long tones should not be rushed. You want to play at least 4 counts per note. Again, not rushed. I did find that I liked, once I mastered the slurs, to play those quickly. And take note that there are repeat signs in those exercises. At first, if you have trouble with the slurs, you might need to tongue those notes and then work your way into being able to slur. This holds especially true when you begin to move up an octave. As is the case in many things in life, this may not come simply to you, but what is worth accomplishing is worth working for. I hope these suggestions are fruitful for you, and I wish you the very best.